All this wet sand is making me wonder where my wife is. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Look at this garage. Look at how clean it is. You know what that means? We're about to mess it up. So if you've been watching, we just finished up the frame. We got the transmission pan or skid plate back on. That needed a little persuasion. So we are going to be working on the tub of this Jeep. As you can see, it's pretty crappy. And we got 8 cans of Raptor liner that say it's going to look pretty good. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go through. We're going to clean off all this surface rust that's on here. Hit it with a wire wheel. Hit it with a Scotch-Brite. And we're going to rust reform it. And from there, we're going to, well, obviously, vacuum up all the crap that's in here. Scuff this all down and get it ready for paint. So let's get to it. Alright, now that makes me feel much, much better. Not no big old rusty frame no more. And we got rid of all this crap down here. Threw some gloss on the sticks here, and we're going to start scuffing the floor. Alright, next morning here. Just finished the old 9 to 12 job, and back in the garage, we decided we are going to be color matching the roll bar. I was going to Raptor line it, but that's just going to be an absolute mess. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to scuff this all down. I'm going to get some stuff covered up. Not much, I'm just using a jam gun. It shouldn't travel far. I got to pull the flares off because we don't need these on here. So give me a few minutes and we'll be back to test out the new color. Here's the main question. What color are we going? Let's take a look. Ooh. Pretty. So yeah, I didn't want to go too far off because I kind of like the color. And black and blue looks good together. So let's get this started. Now, I've never sprayed metallics before, so I figured I'd start with this roll bar. In case I mess it up, I can Raptor line it. So let's get started. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this color. Nice metal flake blue. So while that's drying, found a few spare pieces of metal. What we're going to do is we're going to lay them underneath this and tack these in place and fill in these holes. Got a couple holes here, a couple holes over there. Just some sparks. See you in a minute. 10 minutes later, and we are ready for mud. She came out pretty straight. You know, perfect. No, but ready for mud. So mud will cover it up. That'll make it perfect. And I think that's really the only body work I got to do on this thing. I mean, it was not rotted out. There was nothing down below. Corners are perfect. So, yeah, as far as mud work, that's it. This is just going to get sanded with 120 and primed, and that should go really fast. Even the hood just needs sanding. That's it. So let me get on this, because I got places to be. So here we go. We're at the stage that I'm going to be calling plenty of 120. So yeah, she turned out pretty smooth. I just threw another coat on her. So now we're just going to sand. We're going to go around, get everything all ready for primer. Should go pretty quick. I mean, this only took me like, I don't know, 15 minutes. So maybe an hour or so. And we'll see where we end up. And kids, when someone says wear your welding helmet when welding, do yourself a favor. You end up looking like this. And I'm in sales. I gotta go meet a bunch of people tomorrow. Good times. That only took like, really only like 2 hours. And when you consider the fact that less than 24 hours ago, we had a bunch of holes here, I'd say these fenders came out awesome. So I think we're gonna grab the hood and get that stripped. I mean, that's like the biggest single piece. So let me get some sawhorses and set her up somewhere. This piece is in the way, so it's got to get sanded. So this looks like it was double-sided taped. This looks like it's double-sided taped, so we're going to get that off, get this sanded. It's kind of weird. There's foam on one side, but not the other. And it doesn't look like there was ever foam on here. And it's not like it's stuck down over there. So guess I'll be adding some foam before this goes back on. So here we are, end of night 1 on sanding the body, and we're done. I mean, there were no dents on this entire thing. I had one scratch. You can see I was able to chase it out. But for the most part, I can clean her up, prep her, and prime her. I got the hood done over here, as you can see, and one dent in this entire thing. That's it. And it's not even big. Little dent right there. So I'm gonna putty that up, and tomorrow, I don't know, maybe I'll grab the doors. I should probably do those. Just get everything into prime, and then I can paint the doors, throw them back down in the basement, and keep on keeping on. All right, well, you missed 6 hours of sanding. I shouldn't say that you missed it, but we got a bunch of parts primed in. So tomorrow we'll wet sand, maybe get some paint laid down. And we're back, and today, for the next hour or two, we're going to be doing some wet sanding. Now, I don't know what we're going to do after we wet sand, because it's the weekend, and wife's home. She does not like the house smelling like paint. Matter of fact, the only thing she hates more than the house smelling like paint is when I clean car parts in her brand new kitchen sink with her new quartz countertops. So, we're going to figure something out, and we're just going to wing it. Well, hour later, and we got everything all wet sanded. So let's grab some water and some fresh sandpaper and sand it again. Good times. Well, this wet sand is making me wonder where my wife is. Change of plans. Wife ran to the store, so with that being said, let us spray.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief.
Goodbye 2010 Tundra with 275,000 miles on her. You were a good truck, never broke down on me once, but time to move on.